Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this.
Center fielder, Aaron.
First pitch. Oh, look out. And a very interesting way to begin the ball game here tonight. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
DJ LeMahieu is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. 0-1 pitch on its way. Ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can. 2-0 count, runners at the...
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Hard liner to center field. Dahl is right there, 1 down. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. Sliced down the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soler on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now in the box, Carlos Santana. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Santana waiting on a 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ronald Torreyes is the next.
Third baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, David Dahl.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Batting second.
Settling in now, Tim Beckham. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So striding in, Matt Carpenter. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. For Beckham, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping up now, Jorge Soler. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Fouled back. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Fortunately, the bobble won't cost him a run, as runners will stick at first and third. Stepping into the box, Michael Franco, hoping to cash in here in the first inning. Runners at the corners, 2 away. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Sanchez has it, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Luis Severino. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Number 40, Luis.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive. Swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Aaron Hicks.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. The throw. He is out. Digging in for his second at bat, DJ LeMahieu. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Carlos Gonzalez.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez is under it, 1 away. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Bryce Harper.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Soler is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. Now here's the pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate, but that one rolls foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Bullet back up the middle. Dahl is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Riding in once again, Didi Gregorius. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Standing in, Ruby De La Rosa. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Ruby De La Rosa.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Milwaukee. Center fielder, David Dahl.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Torreyes is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Ready for another chance? Tim Beckham. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hicks moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Gary Sanchez.
Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
Swing and a hot shot toward third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
The first baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He singled his last time up. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first, but man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Dahl. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. At the plate, Jorge Soler. He reached on a single in his first try.
Soler.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Harper is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 8.
So digging in now, Maikel Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Fouled straight back. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a liner. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Luis Severino comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. One down. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soler is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. A hit in 2 tries so far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Catcher number 33.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is off the wall in right field. In there, a base hit. Stepping in, Ruby De La Rosa, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, you got 2 runners on scoring position, 1 out. Good thing you got the pitcher at the plate. You got to attack him just like a normal hitter. You can't give in right now.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1-2. Here it comes. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, David Dahl. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard towards center, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Here's big Aaron Judd. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hard hit at third, and a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Didi Gregorius.
Now Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dahl going back, still going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Riding in once again.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Too high. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Here's Carlos Santana now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Santana.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch, and this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Soler will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Ronald Torreyes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
The pitcher, number 4.
Digging in to try it again, Luis Severino. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Story onto the grass, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Beckham. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Tim Beckham.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in once again, Matt Carpenter. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Carpenter.
Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. In is Jorge Soler. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jorge Soler.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
This is just great pitch.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soler is there. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Digging in and looking for more, Bryce Harper. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez going back on it at the track. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. In the air out toward right field. On the move is Gonzalez. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
It's time for the traditional.
Stepping into the box, Michael Franco.
Leading
It's
off
been
for
an
the forward.
0-for-2 effort for him to
Third
this
baseman,
point.
Michael Franco.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, LeMahieu, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate,
The right
Carlos
fielder,
Gonzalez.
number 5,
He's singled in 2 trips to the
Carlos
plate thus far.
Gonzalez.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Grounded, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. No runs, 4 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Dahl moves over, 1 away. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit down the third base line. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swinging on the first pitch here as that came back and caught the catcher flush on the mask that time. Ouch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Catcher, Matt Wieters.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim sat down on strikes thus far. Seth Smith.
Pinch hitting for the
move into the
number 14. Seth Smith.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Judge over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that ends the inning. Tom Wilhelmsen enters now in a mop-up role.
Number 54.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And there's ball 1. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number one.
Up next
Into the box, Luis Severino. Fourth plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number two. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that in. At the plate, Tim Beckham. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Tim Beckham.
And this is low, ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Judge is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Matt Carpenter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Matt Carpenter comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Left fielder.
So striding forward now, Jorge Soler. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's swung on and missed, so the Brewers are down to their final strike now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.
4 men on base.
From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Second spot tonight. Shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Lindor.
Francisco Lindor comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's in a nice groove right now, Matt. He's already got 2 Ks in the inning. And I love the location. That ball's out of the zone. He gets another swing and miss. So he's got a chance to finish out this inning by maybe striking out the side. I like that combination right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Heading out toward shallow right. Naquin is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. Played on the backhand. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Squared that one up just a little late.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And so striding forward now, Chris Davis. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Chris Davis.
Now a swing by Davis and a ground ball out to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Miguel Sano, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Bryce Harper. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And a slider tails outside for ball one.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And the changeup is way low that time. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That misses. 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. On deck, Carlos Santana. Hit back up the middle. And he is out on the tag. Back to Davis, and they turn the double play. Here's Carlos Santana now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. In now, Luis Valbuena. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Luis Valbuena.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Now the pitch. And this is lined back into center field, and that will be their first hit of the contest. Now at the plate, Jason Castro. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Low with the splitter, ball one.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Frazier moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he's safe. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Max Kepler. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Tyler Naquin, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound.
And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and the Twins are on the board first, 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hicks comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Charlie Blackmon
Lays off 1-0. 2 down, runners at 1st and 2nd. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark.
Gregorius.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The 0-1. He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. Sano is over and he puts it away for the first out. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Naquin's on his horse, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Stepping up now, Clint Frazier.
Clint Frazier.
Into the windup and the pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Striding in once again, Chris Davis. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Number 19, Chris Davis.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here it comes on 0-2. And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, 0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Chris Davis is retired to kick off the inning. Miguel Sano is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Misses, ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So digging in now, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Now batting,
digging in to try it again,
baseman,
Luis Valbuena. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting,
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 2 men
Castro.
on, 2 away here in the 4th. Fouled back. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
LeMahieu's got it on to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Comes
Leading
into
off
this
the
at
fourth
bat
for the
0 for
Yankees.
1 in the ball game.
second baseman, number 69.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off. I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Popped into the air, back behind second. And there's out number 1.
Now
Here's
batting,
big Aaron Judd.
designated hitter,
0 for 1 for
Aaron
him here in this one.
Judd.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
That misses 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hot shot to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2. Down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out on to first, and it's another double play. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Leading off for
He's
Minnesota,
0 for 1 thus far.
designated hitter, Max Kepler.
In there, 0-1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone to lead off the inning. And next will be the versatile Tyler
Up next for
Naquin.
Minnesota,
He's 1 for 2 in the
right
ball
fielder,
game.
Tyler Naquin.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready once again, Francisco Lindor. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Torreyes is there for it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Frazier. And that's the 3rd out. At the plate, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit. Play a little small ball, get it going. That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carlos Santana.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Naquin is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He popped out in his first trip.
Didi Gregorius.
He's set and the pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Grounded to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Clint Frazier.
Left fielder, Clint Frazier.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit. Here's Chris Davis now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
First baseman number 19, Chris.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Rosario.
20,
a hit in
Eddie
2 tries so far.
Rosario.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Slider stayed too low, ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side. Ready for another shot now. DJ LeMahieu. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
DJ LeMahieu.
First offering on its way. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Aaron Judge.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And the pitch on 2-1. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Sharp ground ball to third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bryce Harper.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
And he takes strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Pulled toward right center field. Naquin's on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Catcher.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Blackman is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game. Ready for another chance? Carlos Santana. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Luis Valbuena now. Singles to his
second baseman Luis
Jordan
Valbuena.
Montgomery
Your attention,
will
please.
come on out of the bullpen
Now
as he'll be
pitching for the New
appearing
York
in his
Yankees.
third game this season.
Number 47, Jordan.
Eduardo Escobar is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jason Castro. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they
Now
record
batting.
the second out.
Designated hitter.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Max Kepler. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Naquin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Digging in to try to...
Francisco Lindor.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle. This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Drilled to the left side. Torres gloves it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Hit back toward the mound. Escobar up the middle, and the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Third.
Ronald Torres the next to bat. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Trevor May. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Trevor
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to center field. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Yankees.
So striding
Left
forward
fielder.
now, Clint
Your
Frazier.
attention, please.
He's off to a fast
Attention
start
for
in
the
this one.
Yankees.
2 for 2, including a home
22.
run.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
In there at the knees, strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Ellsbury awaits the 2-1. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch
fielder,
hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses inside 1-0. 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sano in foul ground, and that's the third out. So stepping in, Charlie Black.
Leading off for the Twins, center fielder Charlie
Into the windup and the pitch. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. And the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
This is on the ground over to first. Santana's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Chris Davis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In now, Miguel Sano. He singled his last time up.
Miguel.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. This one's flared toward left center. Coming in is Ellsbury. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Striding into the box, Eddie Rosario. He was a double play victim last time around.
Rosario. Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Jason Shreve.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Now a flare out to left center. Coming in is Ellsbury. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
LeMahieu.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Escobar ranging into shallow right. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. At the plate, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Taylor.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Lindor backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Here's Carlos Santana now, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. That's popped up out towards short right field. Escobar ranging into the outfield, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now batting, Didi Gregorius. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lindor has got it, and the side is retired. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Eduardo Escobar. Your attention, please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 0-2 on his way from Chapman. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
So striding in, Jason Castro. He's working on a 1 for 3. Number 43 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a little tapper that winds up foul for the second strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping in, Max Kepler. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Brandon Guyer will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Harper coming on, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.